Hello, I'm Daniel and welcome to the Emunah Project. We here at the Emunah Project are continuing our series of videos with inspiration, education, information, guidance, advice, and attracted as I am to unusual phrasings and the use of words in the Torah. I'd like to talk a little bit about how the Torah uses geography and the Torah's map, for lack of a better word. In Genesis chapter 12, verse 8, it talks about Abraham. He pitched his tent with Bethel on the west and Ai on the east. Now, Harav Aaron Kotler would often cite Harav Yehuda Lieb Fein, that's the Rav of Zlonim, who commented on the way the Torah depicts Abraham, his visits and his travels and his wandering around. The Torah records that Abraham pitched his tent with one city on one side and another city on another side. It doesn't say he pitched his tent near this city or near that city. You'd expect that the tent would be secondary to the cities, the population. But no, the Torah writes that the cities were situated to the east and the west of the tent. A tent, it was Abraham and his wife, Sarah. This teaches us, Rav Fein would comment, that the place where the Torah is disseminated, that constitutes the central point. That's the central part of the community. Everything else around it is secondary. Abraham's tent was the center of holiness, the center of godliness, the center of Torah. The cities were merely used as markers to indicate where Avram's tent was. It was the Chofetz Chaim that observed that when you look at a map today, an atlas, a map of a country, the cartographers will use certain symbols, microscopic dots, stars, squares, to denote cities. And these are usually based on population, or whether the city is a capital of a certain region, of a county, of a country, of a province. That's how things work out in the secular world. The Torah map is on a different scale. Torah learning, mitzvah observance, those are the important things. A town or a place might be minuscule in terms of population or importance in the grand scheme of things, but according to godliness and holiness, that is the central part. On a secular map, Abraham's tent wouldn't even be a blip. The Torah's guidelines are quite different, and let our guidelines be the same. Let's not be so impressed by population, by size, by grandeur. Let us focus on holiness and godliness. We're going to be doing more videos along these lines. Please come back, please watch, please learn. And until next time, on behalf of the Emunah Project, I'm Daniel, and thank you too much.